Hello, I'm CP, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing Scentbox, a monthly subscription service for fragrances. There's a subscription for everything these days, whether it's Netflix, Spotify, or a number of other things for socks, ties, men's accessories, food, you name it, it probably exists as a subscription. And Scentbox is no different. It is a subscription service for fragrances. Most of you have probably already heard of Scentbird, which is a very similar, scarily similar service, which you can learn more about in the description below and up here in the corner. Well, Scentbox is a little bit different. In fact, I would say that I kind of prefer it, but I don't want to give away too many spoilers. First of all, the price is pretty much identical. You're looking at your first month is going to be costing $10, and it's going to be $15 thereafter. Otherwise, you can go for a premium option, which will just be sort of more premium, more prestigious, more expensive fragrances, which would be $19 or $13 for the first month. You also have the ability to add an extra fragrance for $13. And you can keep adding fragrances onto your monthly subscription. So you do have the ability to have a multitude of fragrances coming in with a slight discount each time. And on top of that, you can get a discount, a 35% discount if you use our exclusive code, which is Scent35. If you want to check the spelling, it's in the description below. Scentbox has managed to differentiate itself from Scentbird, and it starts with the subscription process. So you first create an account. You tell them whether you're a man or a woman, or if you're interested in masculine or feminine fragrances, and then you go into a questionnaire. And it was really quite interesting to do, actually. So this kind of questionnaire asks you your favorite color from a selection. It's multiple choice. Favorite color from a selection, favorite smell, favorite activity, so things like going outdoors, walking through a forest, favorite music, and it kind of asks these strange personal questions in order to kind of suss out your particular taste. And then once it is established that, it's going to suggest a number of fragrances to you. However, you don't have to go with their recommendations. You can go through a list of their, let me check the list, check my notes here, 850 fragrances, and you can pick out a couple that you would like yourself. There's no guarantee that that is the exact fragrance that you will get on the month that you started. Instead, you will actually be put on a wish list almost, and it will give you you'll get a chance of receiving the fragrance that you want. So already out of the gate, Scentbox has managed to create its own identity and an interesting and fun and engaging way for starting out your subscription, which something that I didn't notice on Scentbird. But if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. So what are the advantages of using a service like Scentbox? Well, first of all, you're paying only $15 a month. It's not very expensive at all compared to, saying, buying a whole bottle of fragrance. Those can get into quite an investment. So if you're starting out in fragrances, just wanting to explore, try new things, this is a great option. Instead, you'll be getting a fragrance every month that you'll be able to try. And if you're the kind of person who doesn't like to go into a fragrance shop and ask for a dozen testers, this is probably a much more comfortable way of doing it from the comfort of your own home. Another advantage is, because of the small size of the quantity of fragrance you're getting, Scentbox have devised this handy little travel atomizer that you can simply take out the vial and replace it with the different fragrances you have, twist it, and you can carry this in a handbag if you're a lady, or in a pocket, or even in your car. It's quite practical. Another person that this would be good for is the kind of person that gets bored of a fragrance very quickly. Now, I'm quite guilty of that, but the difference is I've actually started a collection through the numerous fragrance reviews that we've done. But for instance, you buy a fragrance, so you're spending about $100 for a fragrance, you get about a quarter of the way through and you get bored, and then it's at the back of your cupboard just collecting dust, and it's a wasted investment. Here you don't have that problem. Instead, you're buying a modest quantity for $15, 8 milliliters or 0.27 ounces, which then you can, which is simply just a month's ration. By the time the month ends, you'll be able to try something new, and you'll never really get bored because you'll be always trying something different. which also corresponds to the kind of person who likes a little bit of variety in their life, but again, doesn't want to buy full bottles. This is perfect because you'll be getting something new every month. If you're the kind of person though that doesn't like surprises, then this is going to be less fun because you have no guarantee of what you're going to be getting on a monthly basis. This leads to other disadvantages, one example being the cost. Yes, $15 or somewhat less if you use our Cent35 discount code is a small investment. But if you think about it, if you were buying a 100ml bottle of perfume and it's a perfume that you really like, say that costs $100, you're looking at a cost of $1 per milliliter, whereas this here you're going to be paying $1.87 per milliliter. So the actual cost by volume is going to be much higher. But that really depends. Is this more adapted to your needs? If it is, then it's worth every single penny. However, you're the kind of person that is happy with a single fragrance, just wants to stick to it and prefers to be frugal on the long term, then you're probably better off buying a whole bottle. If you have the option of doing both, and if there's a fragrance that you really like but you'd like to add different things into your routine or into your rotation, this is a very, very good option. So that's Scentbox in a nutshell. Personally, would I get a subscription for this? Probably not, but that's because I have quite a collection. I was talking to Paul about this, we had a long debate about it, and he's of the same mind that he wouldn't in his current position with his collection of fragrances. But if he were to have a smaller collection, or if he'd be just getting into fragrances now, he would have liked to have started with this because it would have given the opportunity to try different things without making such a heavy investment. Indeed, you do get free testers and samples with fragrances that you buy in a shop. But would you like the opportunity to try these samples for a longer period of time, maybe test them out for a month? This is a great way to do it because there's no other real viable alternative. Is this a subscription service that you'd be interested in, or is this something that you vehemently disagree with? Let us know in the comments. We'd be delighted and very interested to know your opinion and the general consensus on the matter. I'm CP, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and comment as we said earlier, and subscribe to our channel for more men's lifestyle content. Until next time, take care.